Good morning, my dear students. Take out your rough notebooks. Today, I'm going to teach you narration. Okay? So, today we will be doing narration of only simple sentences. Narration of only simple sentences. So, let's begin with this topic. Whatever the rules I'm going to discuss it with you, you jot down all the rules along with examples in your notebooks. Okay? And you have to write down all the things in your fair notebooks also, because during exam preparation at a glance when you will see, you will look at these rules. So all these rules will be very much easy for you to understand. Okay? So let's begin. So the very first rule that I'm going to tell you, when we want to change direct speech into indirect speech. So the very first rule is present indefinite tense. Present indefinite tense. So can anybody text me and tell me the rule of present indefinite tense? Because last week also, this week also, I have discussed some of the rules of tenses with you. Can any of you text me and tell me what is the rule of present indefinite? Yes, I'm waiting for you, my dear students. Present indefinite rule. What is that? What do we use in present indefinite? What do we use? Yes. Text me. What do we use? Okay, very good, Harman. And another child? What do we use in present indefinite tense? No, Akul, no. Your answer is wrong. We don't use is MR. Present indefinite is also known as simple present tense. Simple present tense. So what do we use in present simple present tense? Yes, we use verb first form, or we use verb first form plus S or ES. So when you will be doing narrations in like this, so or you have to recall the rules of tenses, whatever I have taught you last week. Okay. So in present tense, simple present tense or present indefinite, we use verb first form plus S or ES. And when we want to change this into indirect speech, so present indefinite will change into past indefinite tense. And now what is the rule of past indefinite? It means simple present tense will be transferred into simple past tense. Simple past tense. It means verb first form will change into verb second. So this is the very first rule that I have discussed with you. Okay. Now its example is Radha said, I finish my work. I finish my work. Okay. Now change it into indirect speech using this rule. Who is going to change? Hurry up. Text me. Text me your answer. Radha said, I finished my work. Yes. Very good. Radha said that she finished her work. She finished her work. Radha said that she finished her work. Okay. So this is the very first rule. Now let's move to next rule. You will be jotting down all these rules in your fair notebooks also. Whatever I am teaching you, will write down date, Okay, and all these rules. Okay, dear students. So Radha said that she finished her work, because here finish is the first form and it will be changed into second form. Clear? Now I'm going to discuss with you second rule of narration. Second rule of narration is present continuous tense. So present continuous tense will be changed into past continuous tense. Present continuous tense will be changed into past continuous tense. So what is the rule of present continuous tense? What is the rule of present continuous tense? Yes? Any of the child? Text me and tell me what is the rule of present continuous tense? What do we use in that? Yes, good. Akul is the first one to send me verb first form plus ing. But before that we use is, am or are. So we use is, am, are plus verb first form plus ing. It will be changed into then was, were plus verb first form plus ing. Clear? So now take one example. Let's take, you write down this rule. So verb first form plus ing was, were. Okay. Then example is, I said to her, I am doing my work. I am doing my work. So here I have taken one sentence using present continuous tense. So when we are using present continuous, so it will be changed into past continuous. So here said to be changed into I told him. Okay, in place of comma, inverted comma, that. I told him that I am doing will change into I was doing my work. I was doing my work. So this is the way to do this sentence. I said to him, I'm doing my work. I told him that I was doing my work. Clear, beta? Now if this rule is clear, shall I move further? Shall I move further if these two rules are clear to you, my dear students? Okay. Now third rule that I'm going to discuss with you, that is of present perfect tense. Okay. Present perfect tense. It will change into past perfect tense. Present perfect tense will change into past perfect tense. See, what is the rule of present perfect tense? In present perfect, we use has or have verb third form. So when we use present perfect tense, has, have plus third form, it will be changed into past perfect tense. It means it will be changed into had plus verb third form. So has, have will change into had plus third form. So for that I am going to take one example. Example is, she said, I have done my work. I have done my work. So how will you change into? She said that she, have will change into had. She had done her work. She had done her work. She said, I have done my work. She said that she had done her work. Clear? Now next rule of present is present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense. So this present perfect continuous tense will change into past perfect continuous tense. See, what is the rule of present perfect continuous tense? In present perfect, we use has been or have been plus verb first form plus ing. Has been or have been plus verb first form plus ing. So when it will be changed, so what will come? Had been. Whether it is has or whether it is have, both will be changed into had. So had been verb first form plus ing. And with that, since and for, it will remain same. So let's begin with the example. You all have jotted down this. Shall I move further? So example is, she said, I have been working in this center since 2005. I have been working in this center since 2005. So what will be its answer? Text me, my dear students. Apply this rule. Apply this rule that I have discussed with you. Yes, Adish is asking, we have to do this in Fair Notebook. Yes, beta, I have told you so many times. Whatever the work, whatever the rules, I am going to discuss it with you. You jot down in your Fair Notebook so that during your exam preparation, during your revision time, you will not face any difficulty at a glance when you will look at these rules. So within 2-3 minutes, you can recall all the rules along with this example. It will be very much clear to you. Okay, so Arish, Harman, they all have sent me this answer. Very good, your answers are absolutely correct. So its answer will be, she said that she had been working in, this will change into that, in that center since 2005. So here have been will change into had. So write down these rules. Afterwards, after writing this, you make a table. You make a table and write down these rules also in your notebook. Okay. So according to this table, now, can you tell me, now is changed into, yes, then. Okay, this is changed into that. It means if in direct speech these words are given, so when you will be changing direct into indirect. So you will change like this. Now will change into then. This will change into that. Today. Today will change into that day. Yes. Today will change into that day. Okay. Tomorrow. Tomorrow will change into next day. Yes. Tomorrow will change into next day. Yesterday. Yesterday will change into previous day. Yesterday will change into previous day. Jot down these rules also in your notebook. After that, after this, write down this week. This week, or if it is given this month, it will change into that week or that month. Clear? Okay. Last week will change into previous week. Previous week. Okay, last week will change into previous week. An hour ago. An hour ago. So an hour ago will change into an hour before. An hour ago will change into an hour before. So these are the rules that you have to write down when you are changing direct into indirect speech. Afterwards, I'm going to give you one exercise because in your grammar book, some mixed rules are given. Exercises are based on mixed rules. So I think I should not discuss right now. I will be telling you very simple sentence so that your foundation should be very much strong. Because if your foundation will be strong, only then you people will be able to do exercises from your grammar book. So before that, write down all these rules. 4 rules I have discussed with you: present indefinite, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. And I have given you 4 examples also along with that. You jot down and prepare this table also in your notebook. After that, I am going to give you one exercise. Okay? And we will be solving it in and we will be discussing it in the class only. So if you have written this, shall I move further? If you are done, text me. If you are done, shall I move further? Okay. Today I'll be taking only rules of present. Okay? Because at one, I don't want to teach you in so hurry. I want to go slow with these rules because it will be very much easy for you to understand. Okay, now we have discussed only 4 rules and your sentences will be based only on these 4 rules. So write down this exercise and you will be doing this exercise in your fair notebook also. Clear? So do this, write down this exercise in your notebook. First sentence. The boy said we are going to break this box. Okay, now I have written these 4 sentences. You try to solve and text me. I'll be reading your answer. I'll be telling you feedback that your answers are right or wrong. Okay, so try to do these 4 sentences. Taranya, Sanvi, all are sending right answers. Very good. I'm really impressed. They have tried and their answer is right. Other students also keep on trying. Others also keep on trying and find out these answers. Yes, Arish, good. Pari, good. So all these answers are correct which you are sending to me. So I'm going to jot down. So what will be its right answer? Surbhi said in place of comma inverted comma that, and for I it will be changed into she, and don't, it is a present indefinite tense, so don't will change into did not. Okay, or you can write down like this also in short form. She didn't want chocolates. Now will change into she said that she didn't want chocolates then. Yes. She did not want chocolates then. The boy said we are going to break this box. Yes, Harman is the first one. Taranya is the second one to send me right answer. Other students also try to do. Hurry up, beta. Try to do. Whether you do wrong or right, at least try. And rules are in front of you. I have given you 4 rules along with this example. You can go through that table and try to do these sentences. Boy said we are going to break this box. Yes, Diya, very good. Ananya, very good. So its answer will be the boys said that they are, sorry, are will change into were. So the boys said that they were going to break. This will change into that box. Yes. So the boy said that they were going to break that box. Clear? Now try to solve next sentence. The boy said that they were going to break that box. Sometimes students are able to do these sentences, but they forget to change these words. That now changes into then, this change into that. So you always keep these things in your mind. Read full sentence very carefully and keep these points in your mind while changing direct into indirect speech, what to be changed. Okay. Now, Rashmi said Anil has completed. So many students are sending me right answer. I'm really impressed with your performance. It means these students are very much attentive. They are paying attention to the rules which were discussed in class. That's good. So Rashmi said that Anil Has will change into had. Anil had completed his homework. Yes, Rashmi said that Anil had completed his homework. Rashmi said that Anil had completed his homework. Now next sentence we have. She said Kiran is standing under a tree. Yes. She said that Kiran, according to rule, is will change into was. Was standing under a tree. Rest of the sentence will be same. Rest of the sentence will be same. So in this way, you jot down these 4 sentences. Afterwards, I am going to give you next sentences. Shall I move further? Shall I move further and give you more sentences if you are done? Okay, one of the students is saying me to wait. 2 students are telling me to wait. Okay, I am waiting for you. You just jot down so that I can move further. Done, beta? Okay, done. Now write down next sentence. Sentence number 5. She said to me, I have been working here since 2010. So try to solve this sentence. Okay. She said to me, I have been working here since 2010. So what will be its right sentence? Tell me. What will be its right sentence? How will you change into direct into indirect? Yes. So many students are sending me right answer. Very good. Keep on typing. Others also participate in class. Good. So here said to will change into told. She told me that she had been. Have been will change into she had been working. Here will change into there. Yes. Here will change into there. She had been working there since 2010. Clear? He said it has been raining since morning. He said that it had been. It had been raining since morning. So only these 6 sentences were based on present tense. If you do these sentences very, very carefully, present tense rules will be very much clear to you, and you will come to know that how to change direct speech into indirect speech. Okay. Now it is a query time. If any of the concept is not clear to you, you have any question, you can ask me. Akul is asking me, do we have to jot down these sentences also in fair notebook? Yes, beta. In your fair notebook, you have to write down the rules along with the examples that I have given you, and you have to do this exercise. And this exercise 1, I have taken only 6 simple sentences. Okay. Ananya is asking me about the first rule. Very first rule is of present. Very first rule was of present indefinite. In present indefinite, we use verb first form and verb first form s or es. And when we change into present, when we change direct into indirect speech, we use present into past. One of the student is asking me, we have to divide notebook in 2 parts or not for grammar and literature? No, beta. Whatever the work we do daily, you have to do in a continuity in your notebook. Whether we are doing writing skill, whether we are doing grammar or literature, you have to do all things, each and everything in continuity. You have to prepare proper index. There is no need to divide your notebook in 2 parts. There is no need. Again, I'm telling you, because so many students, they don't pay attention what the teacher says, and they don't follow the rules, and they go on the another path. All the rules are discussed in class. You go through that, do it very, very carefully. Do each and every work in continuity in your fair notebook. Okay, students, now your class is going to be get over. Still, if you have any query, you can ask me. Okay. And if any of the concept is missed, you were not able to attend due to poor internet connection, you can see that video on YouTube also in school channel. Okay, students, thank you and have a nice day.